Imagine a basketball season where the underdogs rise and the stars align in ways you've never seen before. This season in the NBA has been nothing short of a roller coaster, with players reaching all-star levels in unexpected and thrilling ways. We're diving deep into the stories of these athletes, peeling back the layers of their careers. But we're not only talking about stats and scores, we're exploring what makes these stars truly stand out in the league's galaxy of talent. From breakout stars to seasoned veterans finding new gears, this journey through the league is packed with surprises and awe-inspiring performances. Stick around to discover who these game-changing players are and how they're reshaping the landscape of the NBA. You won't want to miss the insights and analysis that could change the way you view the game forever. Let's roll. Tyrese Halliburton. Now let's shine a light on Tyrese Halliburton from the Indiana Pacers, a player who's making waves in the NBA this season. Recall the week when Halliburton was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week? This accolade was more than just an award, it acknowledged his incredible impact on the court. Guiding the Pacers to an unbeaten 3-0 record, he averaged an astounding 25.3 points and an impressive 17.7 assists per game. His shooting accuracy was on point, with a 50.9% success rate from the field and 42.9% from beyond the arc. Now, Halliburton's game goes beyond only playing. He's making history, achieving at least 20 points and 20 assists in a single game without any turnovers, and he joined a league of legends like Chris Paul. Then he outdid himself by delivering a career-best 23 assists against the New York Knicks. This feat places him in the same esteemed category as Magic Johnson and John Stockton, being one of the only three players ever to record consecutive 20-20 games in points and assists. And his record-breaking streak doesn't end there. He's also the only player in Pacers history with multiple 20-assist games. With season averages like 24.7 points and 12.7 assists per game, and shooting percentages that are incredibly high, Halliburton is more than just a player. He's a basketball marvel. His contributions have transformed the Pacers into an offensive juggernaut, leading the league with an average of 125.6 points per game. With Halliburton steering the ship and the addition of Pascal Siakam, the Pacers are more than only a team. They're a formidable contender in the Eastern Conference. Halliburton's rise sends a clear message: he's not merely an NBA player, he's an emerging NBA All-Star. Anthony Edwards. Turning our attention to the Minnesota Timberwolves, we find a remarkable talent in Anthony Edwards. This season, Edwards isn't merely playing the game, he's elevating it to new heights, firmly establishing himself amongst the NBA's elite. Every game he plays is like a personal showcase, proving his status as a formidable player. Let's delve into the numbers that highlights Edwards' outstanding performance. He's averaging an impressive 25.9 points per game, a clear indicator of his scoring prowess. However, Edwards' skills extend beyond scoring. He also is an excellent rebounder, averaging 5.4 rebounds per game, while demonstrating his ability to compete in multiple facets of the game. His contribution, while it's not limited to scoring and rebounding, Edwards also averages 5 assists per game, which speaks volumes about his playmaking abilities and teamwork. Defensively, he's just as effective, averaging 1.3 steals and 0.6 blocks per game, and this makes him a versatile player who can impact the game at both ends of the court. In terms of shooting accuracy, Edwards is exceptionally precise. He's got a field goal percentage of 46.7% and a three-point shooting percentage of 37.9%. At the free throw line, he's remarkably consistent with an 83.8% success rate. Playing an average of 34.8 minutes per game, Edwards is more than just a regular player. He's a resilient and constant force for his team. And these statistics are not only numbers, they narrate the rise of a potential NBA superstar. Jaylen Brown. Moving to Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, he's weaving an all-star story of his own this season. Brown's statistics are impressive: 27.2 points and 7.1 rebounds per game, both career highs that highlight his development and impact on the game. Admittedly, there was a setback. Brown dealt with an adductor strain and had to take a break from the game, but there is exciting news. He made his return against the Golden State Warriors on January the 19th of 2024. The injury, it was only a brief interruption, and now he's bouncing back. During Brown's absence, the Celtics not only maintained their position, they also went on a winning streak. However, it's undeniable that Brown's all-star level play is a crucial element in the Celtics' strategy. Brown's season is the display of all-star qualities, prolific scoring, strong rebounding, and a style that lifts up his team. In the galaxy of NBA stars, Brown's light is shining distinctly bright. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is making waves in the NBA this season, particularly in the All-Star voting. He's a front-runner in the league, standing out as the leader in the Eastern Conference's front court, alongside talents like Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum. Giannis's on-court brilliance and his charm with basketball fans are unmistakable. With the NBA's traditional East versus West format for the All-Star Game, Giannis's top vote count, garnering over 4 million votes, is the highest in the league, surpassing stars like LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers. And this season, Giannis is leading the NBA All-Star Game voting, a clear sign of his outstanding performances. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat is making a significant mark on the 23 and 24 NBA season. He may not be the flashiest player in the league, but his mental toughness and determination on the court are absolutely unmatched. When it comes to the postseason, Butler turns up the heat, elevating his game to dominate the competition. And this season, Butler's presence in the NBA is more prominent than ever. The Ringer has bumped him up to the 8th spot, while Complex has raised him to 11th. And his shooting, well, it's a lesson in precision, with a 53.9% success rate from the field and 35% from the three-point range. However, there's also been a slight decrease in his usage, dropping him from 26.5% to 25.6%. NBA analyst Stephen A. Smith is eager to see more of Butler's playoff intensity in the regular season. While Butler's postseason performances are legendary, his approach to the regular season games has sparked some debate, as seen in his fewer game appearances. And statistically, Butler is outstanding, leading the league in steals and ranking 6th in deflections. He's crucial for the Heat. His ability to draw fouls and make free throws is strategically brilliant. Advanced metrics are also singing his praises, ranking him in the top 15 in categories like win shares per 48 minutes, box plus minus, player efficiency rating, and value over replacement player. Jason Tatum. Now we'll talk about Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics, a young star tearing through the defenses in the 23 and 24 NBA season. And at just 25 years old, Tatum, he's playing like a veteran, leading the Celtics to an impressive start. His stats are remarkable. He averages 27.1 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4.4 assists over 38 games. He's excelling not only in scoring, but in rebounds and assists as well. Tatum's early season performances had won him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month for both October and November, and this achievement, well, it's nothing new to him. It's his third time receiving this honor in his 7-year career, and his performance during that period was extraordinary, averaging 27.7 points per game, dominating in defensive rebounds, and leading the conference with 82 points off turnovers. Now, the Celtics' exceptional performance this season is largely attributable to Tatum. Their NBA best early record of 15-4 is a testament to their dominance, with Tatum playing a pivotal role. His impressive statistics and the Celtics' success make a strong argument for his inclusion in the All-Star Game. And Tatum, he's not only playing basketball, he's building a legacy with each and every game. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns is a shining example of basketball brilliance this season, and his performance isn't only good, it's of all-star caliber. That places him at the forefront of the Western Conference's front court. Durant's scoring has been nothing short of phenomenal, surpassing his already impressive career average, which includes 13 all-star selections, I may add. This season, Durant has transformed into a scoring powerhouse, and his energetic performances and pinpoint accuracy and three-point shooting have been setting the court ablaze. Especially with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal missing time, Durant's impressive play is keeping the Suns in the competitive mix. NBA experts are unanimous on the subject. Durant is a clear all-star choice, and his consistent performance, regardless of the team that he's on, tells the story of skill and influence in the NBA. Durant's not only playing basketball, he's crafting a legacy marked by high scoring averages and exceptional three-point shooting skills. Luka Doncic. As we get into the 24 NBA season, let's focus on Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks standout player. Not only is he playing basketball, he's crafting masterpieces on the court, proving why he's the center of NBA conversation. And his performances, they're nothing short of exceptional, and that places him in the spotlight amongst NBA All-Stars. His averages are the kind that make you double-check the numbers, a blending of scoring, rebounding, assisting, as well as precise shooting, and his gameplay is multifaceted, efficient, and utterly vital for the Mavericks. This season, the Mavericks have faced their share of challenges, which includes significant injury. At the forefront of navigating these challenges is Doncic. His leadership, well, it's been crucial in keeping the team competitive, especially when it comes to high-pressure moments. And beyond the court, his popularity is unmistakable. In the NBA All-Star voting, he's leading amongst the Western Conference guards, and he's more than only a player, he's an absolute sensation. His charm and skills have won hearts globally, highlighting his influence that extends well beyond the game's statistics. And even with the Mavericks' ups and downs, his individual performance remains a beacon of excellence. His tireless dedication is sparking discussions about him as a potential MVP, so you're going to want to keep your eyes on him because he's not only playing the game, he's absolutely transforming it. Joel Embiid. Turning to Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers, well, he's an absolutely dominant force in the NBA this season, and he's on an incredible run, scoring 30 points and 10 rebounds in 14 consecutive games, closely chasing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's legendary 16-game record. In December alone, Embiid averaged an astounding 40 points per game and recently dropped 70 points against the San Antonio Spurs, which boosted his position in the All-Star fan voting to the second spot in the Eastern Conference. This season, he's a scoring juggernaut, leading the NBA with an average of 36.1 points per game. And if he keeps that pace up and plays in at least 65 games, he's well on his way to his third consecutive scoring title. However, Embiid is more than only a scorer. He's filling the stat sheet with an average of 11.8 rebounds and a career-high 6 assists per game, all while maintaining impressive shooting efficiency. But the risk of injury is always a concern, as they've already caused him to miss games this season. According to the NBA's rules, a player has to participate in at least 65 games to be considered for the MVP award. And Embiid's health and playtime, they're critical not only for his personal achievements, but also for the Sixers' ambitions. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA, the Oklahoma City Thunder standout player, is making waves in this season. It's more than only a season for him, though. It's a dazzling display of skill that's placed him in the limelight as an NBA All-Star standout. But let's talk about his stats. He's scoring an impressive 31.5 points per game on average, which places him fourth amongst the NBA's top scorers. And not to mention, his playmaking skills are also top-notch, with an average of 6.4 assists per game, and that marks for a personal best. But there's more to his game than only his offense. On defense, SGA is a key player, leading the NBA with 2.4 steals per game. And this shows that he's not only good on one side of the court, he also excels on both ends, making him a strong contender for the MVP title. His scoring's not only good, it's something for the absolute history books. He's up there with legends like Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, making a name for himself with a record number of 30-point games. His impact on the Thunder is also huge. When he's playing, the team's offense simply soars, proving how crucial he is to the team. And his presence turns the Thunder's offense into one of the most formidable in the league. SGA is not only a key player, he's a well-deserved All-Star, making a mark both offensively and defensively in the NBA. The current NBA season has been a roller coaster of underdog rises and stellar performances, from record-breaking assists to scoring juggernauts, and each player's unique contributions have transformed their teams, setting the stage for an extraordinary season that goes well beyond mere statistics. These stars aren't only playing the game, they're shaping the league and leaving a long-lasting impact.